So guys, those are my week 9 predictions. Just to give you a little recap, the 3 weeks before this, I've been above 500 each week for the last 3 weeks. So hopefully this week is another week where I'm above 500. And my best bets are 11 and 2. 11 and 2 for the last 4 weeks. So I've been killing it on my best bets. So if you've been tailing me, you've won some money. So with all that being said, let's get my best bets now. I actually like a few more. I usually give you 3 games I like as my best bets, but this time I like around 5 or 6 games. But I'm gonna give you 3 that I really like the most, and then I'm gonna give you some honorable mentions, which I'm leaning towards betting or could have been a best bet as well. So let's get into it. My best bets for Week 9 in the NFL. All right, our first one is the Rams in Seattle over 47.5. I like this even if Puka is not going to play. I heard he's going to try, but if he doesn't, I still like it. I think they got enough juice with Tutu Atwell, Kupp, and Kyren Williams, the running back. Kyren Williams is a great running back, and Seattle's run defense is terrible. So I think Kyren Williams could also get a touchdown in this game. So if you want to bet that, go right ahead. And Seattle has the best passing game in the league, and the Rams can't get after the offensive. They can't get to the quarterback. They're not a good team that can sack the quarterback. Pay attention. DK Metcalf is questionable, but it's looking like he will play the game. So keep an eye on that. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, and it's also going to be a tight game because both these teams are trying to win their division. So give me the over 47.5 and the Rams and Seattle game. And for my second best bet, I like the over in the Bears versus the Cardinals. The over being 44.5. I just think the Cardinals, their defense is not good. It's not good. The Commanders have a better defense than the Cardinals. So I think the Bears, with all their weapons, can actually put up a better game than they did with the Cardinals and put up some points. I think they could put up at least 18 to 24 points on the Cardinals. The Bears do have good weapons. They just got to utilize all those weapons, and they need to make better calls. The offensive coordinator needs to make better calls so they can put points on the board. But I think they do. The Cardinals defense is not good. They can't get off the quarterback, so Caleb Williams will have time to throw the ball. But I also think the Cardinals, they can, I think Murray with his legs could extend this drive and hurt the Bears defense. The Bears already lost to 2 quarterbacks who could run the ball. I think Murray could hurt the Bears as well. So I think he extends some drives with his legs. They use Connor to get in there. They use their tight end McBride to score as well. So I think this game goes over 44.5. I'm thinking 27-20 kind of game, but they do cover. So give me the over in the Bears versus Cardinals game. And for my third and final best bet, I like the over in the Colts and Vikings game. The Vikings have a terrible, terrible secondary, which is great for the Colts. Colts are now going to be starting Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco has plenty of weapons. He has Downs, he has Pittman, he has Pierce. They have a great running back in Taylor, and they have a good offensive line. So I think the Colts put enough points to win this game. I see them putting 20, 21 points. And the Vikings have a great offense too. They have Justin Jefferson, one of the best wide receivers. They have their running back in Aaron Jones. And they have Addison, the other wide receiver. And I'm pretty sure Hawkinson might play this game. From what I'm reading, he will play the game. One of the best tight ends in the league. So they have great weapons as well. So I think this goes over the number. I think it's going to be a 28-24, 30-24 game. But give me the over in the Colts versus Vikings game. And these next picks are my honorable mention picks. They could have been best bets, but I like the other games just a bit more. But I was close to put these on my best bets list. So let's just be quick with them real quick. I like the over in the Giants and Commanders game. I think the Commanders could put up 24 to 27 points on the Giants. The Giants have a crappy secondary, and the Commanders, I think they bounce back from playing a tough Bears defense. And I think the Giants, I think they could put it together and they could put 18 to 20 points on the Commanders. The Commanders defense is average at best. But I think the Giants can contribute with that as well. And I also like the Browns money line. Cleveland are underdog at home. They just beat the Baltimore Ravens, so the adrenaline is up, the juice is up. People are believing in Jameis Winston here. I like the vibes he's bringing. The Chargers' offense is awful. They depend on their defense and the running game, but mostly they depend on the defense to hold the opponents to low-scoring points. But I like the Browns eking one out against the Chargers in Cleveland. And I like my Philadelphia Eagles to cover the 7.5 against the Jaguars. This was really close making my best bets. The only thing is that Eagles are not really a good covering team when they play home. I just don't know why, but they're not a good covering team. They covered the last 2 games, but now they play in Philadelphia. I just don't know how the Jaguars keep up with them. Both their wide receivers are hurt. One's out for the year. One's questionable. He's probably not going to play. The rookie wide receiver, Brian Thompson Jr., he's probably not going to play this game. So Trevor Lawrence's 2 top wide receivers are out. And the other guy is their other receivers hurt as well. So they're just banged up on offense. They're going to have to rely on the run. And the Eagles are just rolling on offense and defense. So I don't know how the Jaguars keep up with the Eagles. I see the Eagles winning 30 points to 20 or 34 to 20, but I could see them winning by 2 scores in this game. So give me the Eagles minus the 7.5.